Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to play with one more Dior quint, and that is going to be the one in Tutu. So this is going to be a really pretty sort of cool toned kind of lilac purple toned look. So if you're interested in seeing how I create this look with Tutu, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're gonna play with one last Dior quint, and this one is in Tutu. So didn't need this, no, but guess what? It is a freaking gorgeous little quint. And then here is a swatch of Tutu, and the ones that have a little bit of sparkle in it don't always give it justice when I'm swatching it, so we'll look at that on the eye. But just another very pretty, more plum toned kind of quint. And this is my third little quint, but to my defense, I was really wanting to pick up soft cashmere and then it was sold out. So they had this one available and I had a Nordstrom note. So I thought, you know what? I will get this little pretty one because I tend to like sort of those purple tones on my hazel eyes. So we're going to create a little look here. For time's sake, I did my complexion already, and I will zoom you in and we'll play with this guy. I'm going to start with this shade over here and just sort of create a little bit of a shadow base. So I'm using the Wayne Goss number 18. I'm just going to dip it in this kind of pretty, I would almost call that a little bit of a mauve taupe. I too create a little bit of shadow. Now, I did get a question because no, I haven't used a lot of the Dior sort of quints. I did have one other one from a previous year, but I wasn't super impressed with the quality. I do have to say these have been reformulated, and I think the quality is so good. So yes, they stay on the eyes. They're super kind of creamy and buttery. Then the lineup that they have done has been a bunch of neutrals, which is just right up my alley. So I've kind of been enjoying playing around with a little bit of Dior makeup. I'm going to go into this middle shade over here, and I'm going to kind of intensify the V and bring a little bit of that deeper tone into my crease. And just bring a little bit up there. Then I'm going to go into this beautiful little lilac kind of purple tone here. And we're going to pack a little bit of that on to my lid. And I love this shade because it's got a little bit of purple, a little bit of kind of little silver in it, and I just think it's super pretty. Then I'm going to use this darker one and we're going to kind of bring that as liner on close to my lash line. And I'm using the other end of this is the Rowan Everything brush. I tend to love this kind of barrel for kind of going into the V, and then this has a really nice little thin tip, so it's great for kind of using darker shades as liner. And I will just kind of come in I'm going to use a little bit of that on the bottom over towards the last kind of 3/4. I'm just going to take a teeny bit of this little light kind of pink shade here. And I just packed just a teeny bit on this Sonia G. This is the Worker Pro. I'm just going to put a little bit of that up into the brow bone. And I'm also going to use a little bit of that kind of right in the, I'm going to use that kind of right here in the socket just a little bit to lighten up over here. As I poke myself in the eye. So here is what it looks like so far. And then I am going to use a little bit of eyeliner, and I am going to use two of my favorites. I'm going to use Chanel Stilo U, and this one is in Cassis, which is a little bit of a deeper kind of eggplant, or deeper kind of sort of eggplant color. And then my absolute favorite, which is Purple Chalk. And this one is going to be a little bit lighter. Again, it's going to look really pretty. So this one is Purple Chalk, and this is Cassis. And I like to use Purple Chalk in my waterline. I find that it brightens up my eyes a bit and will bring out the hazel. So I'm going to come in with Cassis first. And as I said, I do not have any Dior liners. So if they are good, let me know. And I'm just coming close to that lash line, kind of wiggling in between my lashes, just trying to make a little base here. Then I'm going to come in close to my waterline. And Purple Chalk is just my longtime fave. And it's a little bit lighter, so I'm going to blend those out. I'm going to take a little fluffy brush, you guys, and I'm just going to kind of blend, making sure there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to go put on loads of mascara because that is going to be the finishing touch of this eye look. I'll be right back. Okay, we've got mascara on, and then I like to go ahead and use a little bit of my little rose corrector from Chanel. I haven't really put any concealer on, so I will just do a little of this so it lines up a little bit underneath my eye, and if there's any sort of fallout, which I'm not finding is the case with this formula, it will kind of brighten up underneath the eye. So I'm just going to take the warmth of my ring fingers, and I am going to take a minute here, and I'm going to first kind of bring it down to about here, and then I like to take my fingers and take it out to the side, and then I will go through close underneath. This is where all the wrinkles are, so I just try not to put too much product right around those eyes, but I do find it gives me a little bit of lift if I take some of this concealer and just kind of bring it up by the side here. And again, it's a corrector, so I just tend to use it as a little bit of a brightening and as my concealer. And it will look light for a minute, but it all comes together. Okay, and then for lip combo, I've been into lip liner and lip gloss, and we are going to use Chantecaille. This is in Discreet. And then I'm going to use this beautiful gloss in Love. So I'm just going to line my lips just a little bit. Discreet is just a really nice kind of nude pink. And I'm going to take this beauty here. It's such a good little color. Just a little soft lip. And here is the Eyelook using Tutu. And again, you guys, just really pretty shadows. They definitely have some oomph to them. And of course, I think I was attracted to a little bit of this purple lilac. I just think it's sort of a pretty tone. So definitely have been enjoying the new launch from Dior. I think that I have enough now. But yes, I have been enjoying these shadows. Of course, I'd love to know what your favorite one is, but I'm really enjoying. If I had to pick the two favorite, I probably would say I love soft cashmere. I can see myself wearing that all the time. And I really like this Tutu as well because I love this kind of more purple tones. So just beautiful. Okay guys, this is the final look of the day. I am off to work, but I hope everybody has a fantastic day and I'll be back with another video soon.